Thank you, Tammy. Now to the latest coronavirus news. The Philadelphia Health Department has posted new guidance about when schools should pause in-person learning due to COVID-19. Natasha Brown is in the CBS 3 News Center with what health officials had to say. Good afternoon, Natasha.
Well, good afternoon to you, Jim. The Philadelphia Department of Health has revised its recommendations now as to when schools need to pause in-person learning due to COVID-19 outbreaks. The revisions are less strict than before, but are designed to continue to promote weekly testing, vaccinations among staff and students, and mandatory masking as well. Now, these recommendations for Philadelphia's schools follow along with the guidance from the Centers for Disease Control. The Department of Health had initially established that if 6 people in a school setting within a 14-day incubation period tested positive for COVID-19, then that school would need to pause in-person learning. Well, now the Health Department is revising that recommendation, saying that if at least 3% of students and staff at a school test positive, that would warrant an immediate pause in learning for that school. The department is now implementing weekly testing for kids 12 and under who are not vaccinated, a test to stay recommendation, and a revised quarantine policy.
When 1 or 2 people in a school test positive, their close contacts should quarantine for up to 10 days if they're unvaccinated. If 3 people in a class test positive, that class should pause in-person learning for 10 days. In the case where 6 or more people test positive in a grade, the school should call the health department immediately and discuss needing to pause in-person learning for the entire grade. And if 3 or more grades are paused, or more than 3% of the entire school community tests positive, the school should call the health department immediately and discuss needing to pause in-person learning for the entire school.
Well, so far, 5 schools in Philadelphia have closed for 10 days due to the Department of Health's initial COVID closure policy. They do admit today some of those schools would likely not be closed right now if this revised policy were in place. Now, the goal, according to health officials, is to keep as many schools open as possible in a safe way. The health department says they have been gauging exactly how many cases are necessary to warrant a closure, and they are continuing to revise their recommendations as the COVID-19 virus and its variants continue to vary. Live in the CBS 3 News Center right now, Natasha Brown, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Natasha, thank you for that. And the firefighter